Hey everybody, listen, I'm here with a quick video on Lizzo. Do you remember last year in 2023, her backup dancers, they accused her of harassment, SA? I mean, this is coming. Last year was horrible for a lot of celebrities. Well, Lizzo is still gonna have to face the music. Although the judge threw out some of their accusations and that they had against Lizzo, the judge still is going to allow the case to move forward, even though Lizzo asked the judge to toss it out of court. So listen, 2024 is going to be a rough year for a lot of celebrities. The smoke has not cleared as of yet. We're going to get more into this Lizzo story right after this. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and share a screen. Let me see, where am I at here? Okay. So Lizzo's sexual harassment case moves forward as judge denies singer's request to toss lawsuit. A judge dismissed several accusations filed by three of the star's former backup dancers, but allowed the blockbuster case to move forward. So Lizzo's going to have to face the music in court. A Los Angeles judge on Friday, February 2nd, denied Lizzo's motion to toss out a bombshell SH lawsuit filed by three of her former backup dancers, dismissing certain accusations but allowing the case as a whole to move forward toward a trial. Facing accusations of harassment and discrimination, Lizzo argued last year that the case should be dismissed under California's anti-slap statute, a special law that makes it easier to quickly end meritless lawsuits that threaten free speech, known as strategic lawsuits against public participation. Her lawyers argued that the accusers were using the lawsuit to silence her. But in a detailed 34-page decision, 34 pages, y'all, Judge Mark H. Epstein ruled that the anti-slap statute didn't quite fit all of the lawsuit's accusations. He tossed out some claims, including a particularly loaded charge that Lizzo fat shamed one of her dancers, but ruled that the remainder of the case could go forward. Figuring out the proper balance between protected speech and illegal discrimination was not an easy task, Judge Epstein wrote, but he said he tried to thread this needle, okay? So he said he did the best he could to allow you to have your freedom of speech, but also to not allow you to cross lines that shouldn't be crossed when you have employees. I can't just talk to my employees any kind of way. I can't be like, you stupid, I hate you, you're ugly. You can't just do that, right? It's dangerous for a court to weigh in ham-fisted into constitutionally protected activity, the judge wrote, but it is equally dangerous to turn a blind eye to allegations of discrimination or other forms of misconduct merely because they take place in speech-related environment. Ooh, this is going to be a lot, this case. The case against Lizzo, filed in August by dancers Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams, and Noel Rodriguez, accuses the singer, real name Melissa Jefferson, and her Big Girl Big Touring Inc. of creating a hostile work environment through a wide range of legal wrongdoing, including not just SH, but also religious and racial discrimination. The alleged weight shaming, the lawsuit claims, amounted to a form of disability discrimination. Oh, listen, they got to find a bucket to put these things in, right? In one particular vivid allegation, Lizzo accuses claims she pushed them to attend a live sex show at a venue in Amsterdam, famed red light district called Banana Bar, and then pressured them to engage with the performers, including eating bananas protruding from performers, private areas. After Lizzo allegedly led a chant, goading Davis to touch one performer's, body parts. The lawsuit says Davis eventually did so. Rep by Hollywood defense attorney Martin D. Sanger, Lizzo fired back in October, arguing that Davis, Williams, and Rodriguez had an axe to grind against the star because they have been reprimanded over a pattern of gross misconduct and failure to perform their job up to par. Plaintiffs embarked on a press tour, vilifying defendants and pushing their fabricated sob story in the courts and in the media. That ends today, Sanger wrote. Instead of taking any accountability for their own actions, plaintiffs filed this lawsuit against defendants out of spite and in pursuit of media attention, public sympathy, and a quick payday with minimal effort. The following came with sworn statements from 18 members of Lizzo's touring company who dispute many of the lawsuit's specific factual accusations. This included several who challenged the headline grab and claimed that Lizzo fact-shamed some of her dancers, a particularly loaded allegation against the singer who has made body positivity a key part of her brand. Lizzo counteract came under the anti-slap law. Anti-slap motions are filed every day, but it was unusual to see one aimed at dismissing a harassment and discrimination lawsuit filed by former employees against the employer. They're more common in precisely the opposite scenario, filed by an individual who claims that they've been unfairly sued by a powerful person to silence accusations of abuse or other wrongdoing. In their filings, Lizzo lawyers argued that the anti-slap law could still apply to the current case because of the creative nature of the work in question. They called the lawsuit a brazen attempt to silence defendants' creative voices and weaponize their creative expression against them. But in his ruling on Friday, Judge Epstein largely rejected that argument. He said that conduct relating to speech is protected and that California law wisely disfavors chilling such conduct. But he cautioned that free speech was not a magic wand against the allegations of employer wrongdoing. The fact that the alleged incidents took place in the entertainment or speech world is no shield of invulnerability or license to ignore law enacted for the protection of California citizens, the judge said. The judge dismissed a sexual allegation involving a nude photo shoot on the set of a reality competition series, Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls, a disability discrimination accusation around one dancer's allegation that she was fired from Lizzo's tour after disclosing her mental health issues, and another allegation stating that Lizzo's camp intentionally interfered with the dancers' other job prospects after placing them on a soft hold and telling them they could not accept other work. Lizzo and Shirlene Quigley, the captain of the Singers dance team, will still have to face other allegations of SH, as well as accusations of racial and religious discrimination. We're very pleased with the judge's ruling, and we're absolutely considering it a victory on balance, said the dancer's lawyer, Ron, in a statement. He did dismiss a few allegations, including a meeting where Ariana was fat-shamed, the new photo shoot, and dancers being forced to be on hold while not on tour. However, all the other claims remain, including sexual, religious, and racial discrimination. S.A.'s, the demeaning visits to the Banana Bar in Amsterdam, and Crazy Horse in Paris, forced imprisonment and an assault. There's still some very heavy hitters here that the judge allowed to remain for this case. The ruling also rightfully signals that Lizzo or any celebrity is not insulated from this sort of reprehensible conduct merely because she is famous. We now look forward to conducting discovery and preparing the case for trial. In his own statement, Lizzo spokesperson Stephen Friedman said, "We are pleased that Judge Epstein wisely threw out all or part of the four plaintiffs' causes of action. Lizzo is grateful to the judge for seeing through much of the noise and recognizing who she is, a strong woman who exists to lift up others and spread positively. We plan to appeal all elements that the judge chose to keep in the lawsuit and are confident we will prevail. On Instagram, clearly put out the following statement: I have always shown the utmost professionalism and respect to those I worked with during my 22-year career in this industry. In litigation, I learned it's a long process to get through, even baseless accusations. I am going to continue to navigate this season with grace and integrity. In due time, the truth will come out, and I look forward to speaking the truth at the appropriate time. Now, let me tell you this: she's smart to not say too much at this time, right? Because anything you say or do from this point on, it can be used or held against you. And I'm talking about that is, I want to say, she is the what do you call it? She was the leader. She was the leader of the dance team. So listen, guys, Lizzo's gonna have her day in court. Yes, she is. And we're going to be here to discuss every piece of it as it goes down. Not sure when this is going to go to trial, but everybody has to have their voice in it. Just like Lizzo has to have hers, these girls have to have theirs. Chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Listen, guys, hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video. Lizzo's going to have her day in court, and so are the young ladies that are accusing her of certain things. And you know what those things are. You know, YouTube got a gag on my mouth. But listen, guys, I'll see you on the next video.